This is a bit of a demo I made to show what is in my opinion the easiest way to make 2D art for your games. This demo took me about 45 minutes of drawing and was made using only 2 shapes in the free open source vector program Inkscape, with a few simple animations done in Blender and then put into the Godot engine. The goal is to show you that vector art can be used to make beautiful game art. So stay tuned to the end to see the full level, because I think if you beat it, you unlock a final reward or something. Okay, let's get started. Starting with the character, we need a strong original idea that nobody has ever done, so with the rectangle tool, grab and make a rectangle and round it off with the little handles. That's secret number 1 of easy vector style. Every scene is a rounded off rectangle, with the occasional circle. If you duplicate it and move it down, you can change the radius of the bottom part. Another rounded rectangle for the face area, another for the eyes and nose. For the body, arms, legs, and one more for that detail in the chest. And there is our living, breathing hero, made with only rectangles. He needs a name, something as original as its concept. How about Samuel Allen, the space bounty hunter? But now Samuel needs platforms, so he can jump around. We can do that with rectangles and circles as well. One rectangle for the main body of the platform, and here comes secret number 2 of the easy vector style. Subtle gradients from top to bottom can imply a lot of detail. For the top, for the grass, another rectangle, which of course has to be purple. That's how you know it's alien grass. Another great thing about this style is that even details can be done stacking simple rectangles and circles, just a few long ones to make the grass look more like grass, and a few circles at the bottom to make some form of detail in the ground. I got no idea what this is supposed to be, so let's say it's something alien, beyond our comprehension. A blurred down rectangle can also make for soft shadows. That's another nice trick to remember. Using these same techniques, it's not hard to do some alternative platforms, like these mushrooms, 2 overlapping rectangles for the head, another for the stem, and another for the part right below the head. Details are more circles, a gradient at the stem with a blurred rectangle for some subtle shadow at the top. We all know alien stuff glows, that's how you know it's alien. So here is a quick trick to do that. Duplicate the shape and use the blur slider so it blurs just a bit out of the main shape. Then increase slightly the L slider to raise the volume. And a few more platform variations, and Samuel can start to do some jumping. But you know what else Samuel loves to do when traveling across the vast outer space? He loves to learn to draw using vector software. That's why he got my Inkscape courses bundle, which includes 13 full courses dealing with character design, background design, game art and more. Now it includes a special workbook, which he loves because it allows him to finish all 70 hours of content in just 30 Earth days. Perfect to fill the time between bounties. If you're interested, the link is in the description. For the rest of the background, I use the exact same techniques than before: rectangles, gradients, and the occasional blur and circle. Using the same techniques, I created some mushrooms in the back. It's the same as the other mushrooms, but less detailed. And some mushroom silhouettes, which can be done by applying a single color to the whole group. And some hills, which are just circles with a gradient. The sky is just a rectangle with a gradient. I use the spray tool to spray tiny white circles, which will be the stars. And of course, any cool alien planet needs at least 2 moons. One moon is for boring, looser planets. This is just 2 perfect circles, with a blur applied in the back to make them more moody. The water area seems more complex, but it's the same, just a rectangle with a gradient and a blur applied to the back. And of course a few tiny glowing mushrooms coming out of the water. The magic here is in the composition, not the complexity of the shapes. The fact that everything is done with rectangles, it means that the composition will be unified and it just works. And with that we have our playable level, made only with rectangles and circles, 2 shapes. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe got you interested in the power of vector illustration for game art. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any new videos. And I would like to know what you thought about this type of video with more animations and more movement. I had a lot of fun doing it and I'm thinking it's more fun for you to watch. I don't know, let me know in the comments. One last thing, I think if I beat this level I unlock the secret ending, so let's see what do I get.